How fun is this for you just to, be involved in games with stakes here down the stretch?
For me, just to be in this part of the season, I said it before All-Star break, it's just a blessing because I haven't been in this part of the season since my second year. So it's exciting also to be in games down the stretch where it means something is very exciting.
It's not many NBA games a guy has 7 steals. Just what do you think about what Herb was able to do defensively in this game?
If Herb is not first team All-NBA defense, I don't know what else someone can do to qualify for that. I mean, Herb's just amazing. His energy, effort, how he competes, and just the joy he plays the game with is very infectious. And I'm glad he's my teammate.
And when he's being as disruptive as he was tonight, how much does that change the team with the way y'all play so well in transition and all that kind of thing?
I mean, Herb is an elite transition finisher. I mean, 1 second he's not there, then the next second he's right where he needs to be for a layup, a dunk, even on the defensive end, a block, steal. I mean, he's just all over the court.
And you talked about wanting to be a part of these big games and these moments coming off the All-Star where you obviously didn't participate. How much are you kind of looking forward to kind of reintroducing yourself, I guess, to the world and showing what you can do in these games?
Got to win. At this point, I got to win. It ain't much to speak on in regards to that, except win. I think that's the only way to show people.
And how much did you kind of feel the crowd after that stretch where y'all had the 3 straight dunks and you had the alley-oop? How much did you kind of just feel the energy in that moment?
Who was it? Was it Herb that started off, and then JV? Because when Herb, I think I was at the table when Herb got the poster, and then I was on the court when JV got the dunk, and I was like, all right. So when I was in the right spot for the lob, the energy was there, and I love moments like that because, it's a timeout. You get to go back to the bench, celebrate with your teammates, and just say, hey, keep your foot on the throttle. Let's keep the energy up.
Z, speaking of Herbert poster, have you ever seen him, or what do you think of him being more vocal, showing his emotions more out there on the court?
That's who Herb is every day, not in just the game, but in practice. He's really grown into who he's supposed to be, and almost feels like there's no limit for Herb, and you just see him just getting better year by year, day by day, and it's, like I said before, I'm glad he's my teammate.
Z, we saw you shoot a couple of shots away from the restricted area. I think there was like 4 or 5. Do you feel more comfortable getting those shots up now?
Yeah, I'm getting very comfortable with it because I got to mix it up, especially with how teams are going to try to guard me and, we make the playoffs. I mean, it's going to be more physical. I don't think refs are really going to call any fouls, so I just got to get myself ready for that.
See, fans are noticing that after victories, you're running on Twitter, finding that retro pals, hit the anthem tweet, and you're liking it. Just from the fan perspective, how did you come across that, and what do you think about that close fan-player interaction like that?
So, I'll get on Twitter after the game, to go see Larry's, game recap. And I guess it's on my home page for recommended. And I remember one time I watched the video, I was like, that ain't bad. And I think some games went by, and I said, you know what? I'm going to start, liking this video. So I think one of the games, I think it was right before All-Star break, it was dope. They put the Thanos moment where he, and then played it. It's dope. It's just because you see the whole team. And the energy is like that in the locker room before the games and after the game. So that's why I really like that video.
You guys were on the road for almost 3 weeks. What's it like just getting back onto your home floor and playing in front of your fans?
Man, I love road games, but it did feel like we were just away for a long time. So just to be back at the crib and, to feel that energy, it's all love.
We saw a few moments where you were scoring on, I guess this is right in front of the bench where you would score, turn and talk to the guys on the bench, what kind of fueled that? I mean, you love competitive games, but I guess what kind of brought that out of you tonight?
I got to bring the energy. I can't wait for the energy to come to me. I gotta bring it. So, my teammates know how I am. So if I can do anything to get us going, energy-wise, I'm gonna do it.
For a playoff caliber team, when you pass the All-Star break, is there a change in mentality at all in that locker room?
Absolutely. We know what the stakes are. Every team, West or East, wants to position themselves in the best way to have home court advantage or to not be in a play-in game, and that's what we're doing. We're trying to position ourselves to be in a good spot.
Do you feel like going up against a really physical defender like Dylan Brooks even brings that much more energy out of you, gets you more?
Yeah, me and him, we talk on the court, and I mean, I've been telling him since he was in Memphis. I said I like competing against you. He's physical, but he also he stays true to who he is. No matter what people see on Twitter and how much they talk about him, he stays true to who he is. And whenever we compete, it ain't no bad blood. It's just straight competing.
Thanks.
You guys enjoy your night. Get a shot at the Gator.